base, and jumping for Dickinson, number 52, and this will be Jaden Blake at 6 feet, 7 inches tall, and he is all of that. That's for sure. Very tall young man. Also standing out there is Coppinger at 6'3". Ball is up, and Dickinson gets the tip. I'm wondering if they lost a tip all year. He looked pretty comfortable getting that tip. With the basketball to the near side is Carr. They try to get the ball inside. Ball knocked away. Loose ball. Ball's going to be knocked out of bounds, but there's going to be a foul. This is probably on Glendive, as there was 4 or 5 Glendive players right there. Have to wait and see what this is all about. Probably would give it to Burby, as he was the closest one there. No, they won't. They're going to give it to Josh Shriver, number 34. With the basketball is Dickinson in deep, traveling with the basketball. Turnover on Sean Gabbert. Gabbert traveling with the basketball, and Glendive back with the basketball. John Lowry will bring the ball down. Just underway, no score. Lowry with the left-handed dribble brings it over to the near side, now to the top of the key. Now back over to Burby. Burby with it to Lowry. Lowry way outside. He'll swing the ball over to Shriver. Shriver in deep, has the ball partially blocked away from him. Saving it before it went out of bounds was Karn. He saves it over to Coppinger. Coppinger brings the basketball over to Gabbert, 6'3" junior. Gabbert with the ball. Right-hand dribble, stop, picked up on the defensive side by Shriver. Now, a dangerous pass and a whip job goes untouched and out of bounds. Turnover Dickinson, the intended receiver, Coppinger. Ball just went right through his hands. Very crisp pass indeed. Still no score. 7 minutes and 11 seconds remaining in the first quarter. This is Lowry. Lowry will swing the basketball over to Aldinger. Aldinger to Burby. Burby looking for somebody to go. Top of the key to Lowry. Lowry in deep. Backs out of there now. Now he'll jump pass over to Schreibeis. Schreibeis back outside to Aldinger. Aldinger takes the shot on the way. 15-footer. Won't go. Rebound Lowry after his volleyballed around. He'll take the shot. 15 feet again. No. Rebound. Schreibeis, count if it goes, does not go. He'll go to the free throw line. So Stefan Schreibeis will go to the charity stripe. See who picks up the foul for the Dickinson Midgets. There was 2 or 3 of them there. They're going to give it to Jaden Blake, number 52. At the free throw line is Schreibeis. Stefan, 6'1", senior. Free throw is on the way, no good. Playing his last game at home. Schreibeis will get another opportunity. Right-hander. Free throw is on the way. This one also no good. That one not even close. But the ball's going to be volleyballed around and picked up by Lowry. That's a couple of those that he's gotten. Lowry will bring the ball over to Burby, directing traffic as he goes to the right side. Gets around the defense. Nice move. Puts it up. Counts if it goes. Does not go. But he was fouled. That's something that Burby has really gotten good at during the season, is that quick first step. And he surprised a lot of people this year. And that time being surprised was Karn. That'll be foul number 2 for Dickinson. Picking up the foul is Coppinger. Going to the free throw line is Burby. Burby's free throw is on the way. No good. So Glendive 0 for 3 from the free throw line. And I'll tell you, Dickinson is a good team. You want to capitalize on these possible points. Next one is on the way. This one is perfect. So Glendive up 1-0. Dickinson brings the basketball down. Karn will bring it in. He'll swing it over to Dinius, 5'10", and a senior. Now they come to the near side to Gabbert. Takes a shot on the way. Three-pointer in and out, no good. Heartbreak, a rebound underneath will go, and Aldinger will pick it up. He brings it down. Nice pass to Schreibeis. Put it up and in. Nice job. Stefan Schreibeis getting the pass and an underhanded lay-in that time amongst 2 or 3 Dickinson Midgets. Nice job. Oh, they hit the open man, put it up and in. Nice pass from the perimeter into Coppinger, who puts it up and in. 5 minutes and 32 seconds remaining in the first quarter. 3-2 is your score. Glendive with the lead. This is Burby. Burby right baseline, looking for somebody to go. Top of the key over to Lowry. Lowry picked up on the defensive end by Dinius. Now the shot from the outside on the way, up and good. Nice shot. Three-pointer. I should say that was Aldinger. So Eric Aldinger with a tray. Dickinson throws a bad pass. They try to get the ball underneath. Foul was stolen by Lowry, and he might have carried it over, and he did. John Lowry carrying the basketball over. Turnover, Glendive. Ball belongs back to Dickinson. So Glendive has had 4 or 5 good opportunities to score one way or another. and have only scored 6. Bringing the basketball down for the Dickinson Midgets will be Brett Wolf, 5'11 senior. Swings it over the right side. Now along the baseline with the basketball is Frank. Near side Karn into Frank, trying to get the open man. They swing it over to Emmerich, and the ball's knocked out of their loose ball, picked up by the Red Devils. This is John Lowry. Lowry throws a bad pass. I think that he thought Aldinger was going to come to him, and Aldinger was off towards the basket. Another turnover, Glendive. Ball belongs back to Dickinson, and they've got a bunch of turnovers so far. 5 minutes and 2 seconds remaining in the first quarter. 6-2 your score. Glendive with a lead on Dickinson. With the basketball for the Midgets, up top is Wolf, 5'11 senior. Wolf still with it, trying to get it into Karn. Now they'll swing it over to Frank. Frank back outside to Wolf. Wolf thought about the three-pointer, didn't want it, back over to Karn. Now they hit it over to Frank. Frank takes the shot, left baseline, 5-footer, on the way, good. So Frank in the scoring column now, and make that score 6-4. Glendive quickly to the front court. Swing it over to Aldinger. Aldinger stops. Defense is back. Back over to Lowry. Now they swing the ball over to Schreibeis. In deep. 5-footer. Doesn't want the shot. Throws it outside. Shriver takes a three. No good. Rebound. Burby up high. Nice job. Over to Lowry. Lowry takes a shot. Not even close from three-point country. Rebound underneath Shriver. He'll put it up. No good. Ball bounces up and in. We'll give it to Aldinger. So Aldinger with 5 in the first quarter, a 3 and a tap in there. 8-4 your score now. Glendive with a lead, Dickinson with the basketball. You can tell that Dickinson just not in the flow yet. Frank left baseline, no good. Rebound in and out. Rebound will go to Aldinger. Aldinger will quickly bring it down. 3 minutes and 38 seconds remaining in the first quarter. 8-4 the score. Glendive with it. The lead and the basketball. This is Burby. Dribble drive, double team, stop. Put it up, force, no good. Rebound, Karn. Karn throwing elbows as he pulls down the rebound, swings it over to Wolf. Wolf will bring it down with the left hand. 3:35 left to play in the first quarter. 8-4 your score. Glendive with a lead. With the basketball is Gabbert. Cross court to Karn. They want to hit Frank. They like Frank underneath the basket, it seems. They couldn't hit him that time, so they'll swing it outside to Gabbert. Shot, no. Rebound, Karn, no. But a whistle and a foul. This will be free throw time for Dickinson, I believe, and Karn. Doug Selvig off the bench. He wants a replacement. He wants Clausen in. Clausen checks in. And for Dickinson, Dinius will check back in. And sitting down is Gabbert. 3 minutes and 24 seconds remaining in the first quarter. 8-4 is your score. Glendive with the lead on a Tuesday night basketball game. Karn from the free throw line. On the way, up and good. Well, as long as I've been here, Dickinson and Glendive have always tangled on Tuesdays. 8-5. Free throw. Karn on the way, up and good. Makes them both. 8-6 now. Backcourt pressure applied by Dickinson. Glendive and Aldinger brings the ball up, throws a dangerous pass, but gets over to number 34, Josh Shriver. Swing it over to Aldinger, top of the key, way outside to Burby. Burby way out in three-point country, over to Clausen, who just checked into the ball game. 3:05 left to play in the first quarter. 8-6 is your score. Glendive, Aldinger, beautiful pass to Clausen, but he didn't want the shot. Bounces it outside. Shot from out there by Shriver, no good, and a whistle and a foul on the rebound. Aldinger shaking his head like maybe he might have committed a foul. Probably got his hand caught in the cookie jar that time. Burby will check out. Parker will check in. The foul for Glendive will go on Aldinger. That is his first, team foul number 3 for Glendive. Dickinson with the basketball in deep. Emmerich put it up and in. Nice pass into Emmerich, and he just turned around and put it up. Tall young man. Aldinger over to Shriver. Shriver way outside. Really no threat from out there. Swing it over to Aldinger. He's a threat from anywhere. Shooting anyway. Over to Clausen. Clausen trying to get the ball into Brad Parker. Parker calling for the ball. They can't get it to him as of yet. Over to Nathan Erickson. Now the shot. Aldinger way outside. On the way. No good. Rebound Karn. Aldinger missed that one by about a foot. 2:13 left to play in the first quarter. 8-6 your score. They get the ball inside. Nice move by Emmerich. Put it up, no, but a whistle and a foul. Might be foul number 2 on Aldinger. Coach Doug Selvig not happy at all. Halfway out on the court, yelling to the referee. Checking in for Dickinson will be Gabbert. and Coppinger. Timeout. Selvig, 20-second timeout. We'll bow out of here for 30 seconds. 8-8 your score. Stay tuned. Gymnasium, 8-8 the score. Dickinson will take the basketball out, getting the honors. It looks like is Coppinger, and the ball's going to be knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Clausen and the Red Devils. 2 minutes and 11 seconds remaining in the first quarter. 8-8 is the score. Good ball game so far. Both teams starting out a little slow. Lowry will check into the ball game. Checking out is Shriver. Dickinson will bring the ball outside with the basketball is Gabbert. Gabbert dribble drive, stop, backs out of there. Now he'll hand the basketball off to Dinius. Dinius, nice move, leaping Lena, put it up and in. Nice shot by Jason Dinius, 5'10 senior. Token backcourt pressure applied by Dickinson. No problem for Glendive this time. This is Lowry, right arc, three-point country. Over to Clausen. Clausen over to Erickson. Zone defense by Dickinson. Lowry with it. Clausen to Erickson. $1:35 left to play in the first quarter. 10-8. Dickinson with the first lead for them in the ball game. Now they're going to swing it into Parker. Turnaround jump on the way up and good. Boy, does he look good when he does that, but he doesn't do it very often. Doesn't shoot the basketball as much as the Red Devils would like. Good rebounder, though, and he's a real wide body in the paint, Brad Parker. Now they get the basketball into Emmerich, 6'5", senior, and traveling with basketball. That traveling is going to be called on Coppinger. $1:12 remaining on the clock, 10-10. Burby will check back in. Aldinger will check out. So Scott Burby back into the ball game. Tie score. Lowry will bring the basketball down. Slowly with the left hand, swing it over to right arc to Burby. Burby back over to Lowry. Lowry straight away. Back over to Clausen this time now. Good defense by Dickinson. Really having a hard time getting the ball in as the Red Devils, although Parker was successful last time. Over to Clausen. Clausen swings it over the right side. Now switches to the left hand over to Lowry. Lowry to Burby. Burby fakes the shot. Back over to Lowry. Lowry wants to get the ball into Parker, but he's not calling for it this time. Trying to stay out of the paint. Over to Burby. Right baseline. Now we got Erickson, now Lowry. Down to 34 seconds remaining on the clock. Into Parker, no look pass to Erickson. Erickson over to Burby, loses the handle. Picked up by Erickson, back over to Burby. Burby fakes the shot. Now over to Lowry. Patient offense this time by Glendive. This is Clausen, fakes the shot, back over to Lowry. Lowry to Burby for a three, on the way, no good. Not hard enough, rebound. Burby takes a dive for the rebound, can't get it. Loose ball goes over to Frank. Down to about 13 seconds remaining. Last chance opportunity here in the first quarter for Dickinson. Working for the last shot. Top of the key is Frank. Frank swings it over to the right side. Losing the handle, and the ball is loose. Picked up by Lowry. Lowry takes a shot. No good, and that's going to do it for the first quarter of play. Our score is 10-10. We'll be back in 1 minute. Welcome back to the Dawson County High School Gymnasium on 1400 KXGN Glendive and KDIX in Dickinson. 8 minutes left to play in the first half. 10-10. Ball is inbounded over to Burby. Back over to Lowry. Lowry over to Clausen. Red Devils with the basketball and looking for the lead here as we're all knotted up. Get it over to now inside to Erickson. Over to Lowry. Takes the shot on the way up and good. They're going to give him a three for that. I believe they will. No. Foot on the line. They'll just give him a two. So John Lowry with a two-pointer makes the score 12-10. This is Karn. Karn swings across court to Gabbert. Gabbert with the shot. Didn't draw iron. Rebound underneath the big man. Put it up. No, but a whistle and a foul. So Blake will go to the free throw line at 6'7". 12-10 is your score. Glendive with a lead, and Karn going to try to tie it up. Curtis has been to the free throw line already twice and made both his opportunities. He'll get another one here. 7:28 left to play in the first half. Free throw is on the way by the big right-hander. On the way, no good. Shoots a very high shot. Karn back at the free throw line. Right-hander puts it up and good. He's 3 out of 4 from the free throw line for his 3 points. 12-11. Glendive. This is Clausen. Clausen over to Lowry. Lowry in deep. Might have traveled, or was he fouled? The whistle stops play. Looks like it will be a foul against the Dickinson Midgets. Have to wait and see who picks it up. Number 24 will get whistled for it. That'll be Gabbert. His first. Team foul number 3. Lowry with the inbound pass. Number 11 swings the basketball over to the far side. Left-hand dribble over to Kevin Clausen, the senior. Back over to Lowry. Lowry trying to penetrate that defense. Good defense by the Dickinson Midgets. Erickson back over to number 40 for the Red Devils, of course. That is Scott Burby. Over to Lowry. Lowry tries to penetrate that defense, backs out of there. Next time the ball is dead, Schreibeis will check in. Lowry dribble drive in the paint, pops the ball outside to Burby. Long shot on the way, no good. 15-footer, rebound Karn. Dickinson back with the basketball. They trail by 1, 12-11. We've got 6 minutes and 38 seconds remaining in the first half. With the basketball for the Midgets is Gabbard. They get the ball into the big man. Takes the shot, no good. Ball popped out of there. Ball will go over to Brent Wolf. Wolf with it, takes the shot, no good. Rebound, underneath, put it up and in. That is Jaden Blake. Ball's going to be knocked out of there and stolen. This will be Dickinson basketball now. Bringing the ball down is Gabbard after a bad pass by the Red Devils. 13-12. Dickinson with the lead. This is Karn. Karn swings it over to Blake. Blake with the shot on the way. No good. Rebound Karn. Karn still with it. Inside to Blake. Ball's knocked out of there. Loose ball. Ball's going to be picked up by the Red Devils. Off and running. Swing it over to Clausen. No look pass to Erickson. Erickson puts it up. Count if it goes. It goes. Erickson with a deuce. He'll go to the free throw line. Give the assist to John Lowry with a snap pass from top of the perimeter. That'll make the score 14-13. Aldinger checks in, and so does Schreibeis. Clausen will come out of there. Also checking out of the ball game is Brad Parker. Picking up the foul will be Blake. That'll be his second. Free throw by Erickson won't go. Rebound will go to the Dickinson Midgets. Pulling the basketball down that time on the rebound was Gabbard at 6'3". Gabbard dribbles between the legs, working on Erickson. Now he gives up the dribble, looks for somewhere to go. Top of the key over to Wolf. Wolf will swing the basketball over to Coppinger. Takes the shot, left baseline, bang. Coppinger with a deuce. He's got 4 in the basketball game. Burby, Erickson, bounce pass, back over to Burby. Nice pass in deep. They bring the basketball over to Lowry. Lowry can't handle the pass. Falls down on his knees, but gets the basketball. Passed off to Erickson. Erickson back over to Lowry. Lowry takes a look at the shot. Didn't want it. Back over to Burby, top of the key. 5 minutes left to play in the first half. 14-15. Dickinson with a 1-point lead. Shot taken, no good. Rebound Schreibeis. He loses it, and the basketball is going to be picked up by Jaden Blake. Blake will swing the basketball over to Gabbard. Gabbard brings it up. Erickson pokes the ball away from him momentarily. No harm, no foul. Back over to Wolf. Wolf in deep. Turnaround jump on the way. Up and good by Blake. Nice pass by Wolf. Blake, pretty formidable foe underneath the basket for sure. Now a dangerous pass over to Lowry. He can't handle it. Loose ball. Ball's going to be picked up by Wolf. Wolf passes off the last minute. Swings it over to Gabbard. Gabbard puts it up and in. So Gabbard in the scoring column now. That's his first bucket of the basketball game. Glendive better be careful. They're down 19-14. Biggest lead of the basketball game for the Midgets. This is Aldinger to Burby. Burby right arc. Cross-court pass over to Lowry. Lowry looking for someone to pass off. Goes over to Erickson. Erickson back over to Lowry. Lowry to Schreibeis. Schreibeis likes to dribble drive. Didn't do it that time. Back over to Burby. Cross-court to Aldinger. Takes a dribble for rhythm. Off the glass. Put it up and in. Aldinger. Well, when you're in trouble, go to the money man, Eric Aldinger. High off the glass, 16-19. Dickinson with the lead. Nice pass underneath the Coppinger, and he's going to be fouled. Coppinger will go to the free throw line, I believe. Are they going to say that the ball was just knocked out of bounds? That's what they're going to say. Coach Barbier is going to go for a different lineup. He's going to bring in there Frank. Also brings in Dinius. And it looks like Kilber will check in as well. No, that's not Kilber. That'll be Emmerich. He'll check into the ball game. 3:37 left to play. Now the shot from the outside. No good. Rebound. We'll go to Shriver. Shriver swings the ball over to Lowry. Dribble drive. Stops. Over to Aldinger. Aldinger to Schreibeis. In deep. Put it up. Ball's rejected out of there. Rejected by number 54, Emmerich. Loose ball picked up by the Dickinson Midgets. Nice block there on Glendive. Wolf with the basketball. Dribble drive. Stop. 5-footer on the way. No good. Rebound will be a foul. On the rebound, foul will go against the Red Devils. 3 minutes and 4 seconds remaining before halftime. 19-16 your score. Dickinson with the lead. Going to the free throw line is Derek Frank for Dickinson. Frank has 2 points so far. Left-hander, free throw on the way, up and good. He'll get another opportunity from the charity stripe. 20-16 now. Dickinson with the lead. Next one is on the way, up and good. He's got 4 on the contest. Burby will take the ball out of bounds. He'll swing it over to John Lowry. Lowry with a left-handed dribble. Throws it over to Burby. Burby still trying to get to the front court. Now they will with a pass to Lowry. Back over to Burby. 2:34 left to play in the first half. Now the shot by Shriver, up and good. Nice shot, 2 points. The defense was playing off Josh Shriver, so he went and took the shot. Hit nothing but net. Dickinson back with the ball. This is Wolf. Wolf looking inside, wants to go into the big man, this time to Emmerich. He does. Turn around jump, 5-footer, no good. Off to the left. Rebound Lowry. Lowry quickly to the front court. And he passes between, across his back there. Takes the shot, no good. Rebound, volleyballed around. Finally picked up and smashed is Shriver. He'll go to the free throw line. That's who picked up the foul for Dickinson. 2 or 3 midgets right there. Looks like picking up the foul will be Brent Wolf. That'll be Brent's first foul of the basketball game. Dickinson is leading 21-18. And going to the free throw line will be Josh Shriver. He's got 2 points. That coming just a few seconds ago on the field goal. Free throw is on the way, up and good. He'll get another opportunity. 21-19. Dickinson with a lead. This Dickinson team pretty much roughed up Glendive earlier in the year. Beat him by about 20. That shot is no good from the free throw line. Rebound. Finally going to be pulled down by Derek Frank. Frank will pass the basketball off to Dinius. Dinius will bring the basketball down. Pass off to Frank, top of the key. Over to Karn. Kamikaze steal try there. But no good by Glendive. And now the ball's going to be knocked out of there. What are they going to say? 3 seconds to the lane. That's the call. So 3 seconds in the lane and the turnover. Glendive with the basketball. Check the lineup for you. We got Clausen in there along with Lowry. Aldinger, Brad Parker's just checked in, and Schreibeis in as well. 2 minutes left to play in the first half. Schreibeis over to Lowry. Lowry swings it over to Clausen. Clausen in deep to Aldinger. He's down underneath, takes the shot, no good. Rebound, pulling the ball out of those, Emmerich. Nice rebound by the 6'5" senior. Quickly bringing the ball down is Dinius, looking for somewhere to go. He'll bring it in the key to Gabbard. Gabbard has the ball knocked away. Parker in a foul. Parker, oh my. So Parker picks up the foul. That'll be his first to go along with 2 points. 1:42 left to play in the first half. 21-19. Dickinson with the lead. Going to the free throw line, Jeremy Emmerich. Free throw is on the way, up and good. I'm having a really hard time talking today for some reason. 22-19. Next one is on the way. This one is in and out, no good. Rebound, Red Devils. Schreibeis pulls it down over to Aldinger. Aldinger brings the ball down with the right hand. Dribbles between the legs, swings it over to Lowry, top of the key, three-point country. Lowry trying to get the ball into Parker. Nothing there yet. Brings it over to Clausen. Right arc, way outside, three-point country. Jump pass to Lowry. Lowry over to Clausen. Clausen over to Schreibeis. Back over to Clausen. Swing it over to Lowry. Lowry grabs it with the right hand. Over to Schreibeis. Nice move. Doesn't want the shot from the free throw line. Over to Lowry. Down to a $1:10 now. Left on the clock, first half. 22-19 the score. Dickinson with a lead. Ooh, sharp pass over to Schreibeis. Takes the shot, no good. Rebound. Schreibeis fighting for it. Can't get the rebound, and then he fouls. So Schreibeis picks up the foul. Burby will check into the ball game the next time he can. 22-19. Dickinson with a lead. Down to 1 minute and 6 seconds remaining in the first half. Good ball game here at the Dawson County High School Gymnasium. Checking into the ball game is Coppinger, and Karn will check out. Emmerich will go to the free throw line once again. 1 for 2 from the line so far. Big, tall, good-looking basketball player. Takes the shot, good. He'll get another opportunity. 23-19, Dickinson. Not a bad crowd on hand here for a Tuesday night affair. Next one is on the way. This one is no good. Rebound, volleyballed around, and there's going to be a foul. This one will be against Dickinson. Picking up the foul will be Derek Frank, 6'3" senior. Frank in the ball game with 4 points and his first foul. 23-19, Dickinson with the lead. Ball will be taken out of bounds by Glendive. Bounce pass by Clausen will bring it into Lowry. Lowry quickly to the front court as there's no pressure on him. Back over to Clausen to Lowry, now over to Burby. Derek with the ball over to the right side to Clausen, back over to Derek. Down to 33 seconds remaining on the clock. 23-19 Dickinson. Lowry with it, top of the key, over to Clausen. Thought about the shot, dribbles in, nothing there, bounces outside. Now the shot by Lowry, three-point country won't go. Rebound Frank, ball knocked away from Frank. I believe Burby was the one that knocked it over to Parker. Now turnaround jump by Parker, up and good. Oh, nice play by Glendive. Boy, got a little rub of the green that time. Little luck helped out. 23-21. Burby was one that poked it away from the offensive rebounder for Dickinson, traveling with basketball. Turnover. Dickinson, and Glendive now is looking pretty good. They're down 23-21 with 21 seconds remaining in the first half. A much different team now went to Dickinson in what I believe was November. Clausen will bring it into Lowry. Down to 20 seconds remaining on the clock now. Glendive is trailing by 2. This is Lowry. Over to Burby. Burby takes a look at the clock. Throws it over to Clausen. Clausen back over to Burby. Burby back over to Aldinger this time. Left baseline. Three-pointer on the way. Good. Aldinger. And that's going to do it for the first half of play. Aldinger with 10 points, including 2 3-pointers, and giving the Glendive Red Devils the lead. 24-23 is the score. Glendive with a lead on a 3-pointer there in the last couple seconds by Eric Aldinger. Dickinson will start with the basketball. They're trying to get it into the big man, trying to get it into Coppinger. They do, but they pass it back outside. Now the shot from the left baseline won't go. Rebound, Dickinson. This is Gabbard. He'll dribble drive, put it up, no good. Rebound, Dickinson, put it up, no, but whistling a foul. This will go against Glendive. Have to wait and see who picked it up. There was 2 or 3 Red Devils right there. Could be on Scott Burby, and it is. That'll be foul number 3 on Scott. Going to the free throw line is Sean Gabbard. His first opportunity is no good. He'll get another opportunity from the charity stripe. Next one by the right-hander is good. Tie score once again, 24-24. Glendive will bring the ball down. Lowry to Burby, back over to Lowry. Token backcourt pressure. They get it over to Aldinger. Dribble drive underneath, put it up, right hand, no good. Rebound Karn. He clears the board, swings the basketball over to Gabbard. 6'3" junior brings the ball down with the right hand. Over to Karn. Karn will bring it over to Dinius. Dinius wears number 22. Almost moved that pivot foot, but did not. Back to the top of the key we go to Blake at 6'7". Blake, underhand pass, Gabbard. Now the shot from the outside, up and good. Only a 2-pointer, had his foot on the line. They're going to give him 2 points to number 24, Gabbard. He's got 3 in the third quarter. The only scoring done so far until now, as the jump shot from the paint is up and good, scored for Schreiber. So Schreiber got in the paint, got a good pass, and put it up and in. 26-26. Dickinson with the basketball. Nice move by Gabbard, put it up and in. Gabbard, good ball player. He's got 5. All in the third quarter. He's also had 2 in the second for his total of 7. Now the shot from the outside is on the way up and good by Lowry. 2 points. All knotted up once again at 28. They get the ball inside, put it up, good for Dickinson. That'll be on Coppinger with the 2 points. He's got 6 points. Lowry over to Schreibeis. Schreibeis, Burby. Burby pops the ball in. Ball knocked out of there by Karn. Intended receiver was Schreibeis, but the ball was poked away. Loose ball goes to Dickinson. Now with the ball is Gabbert. Gabbert takes the shot now, up and good. So Gabbert red hot, to say the least. He's got 7, all coming in the third quarter. He's got a total of 9. Next time the ball is dead, Parker will check in. Schreibeis dribbles to the left baseline. Now back out to Schreiber. To Burby. Cross court to Lowry. 5:33 left to play in the third. 32-28 is your score. They get it into Aldinger. He dribble drives, puts it up, no good. Rebound Karn, and Karn's got about 3 rebounds here in the third. 32-28. Dickinson with the lead. With the basketball is Dinius. Dinius, nice pass indeed. Put it up. Blake, good. Nice pass by Dinius to Blake. Timeout. Glendive. Coach Doug Selvig just shaking his head. 34-28 Dickinson. I believe this is a 20, so we'll be back in 30 seconds.
Officers then.
Pointer on the way by Schreiber, up and good. Wow, Schreiber got the ball, took the shot, and up and good. He's got 5 in the third. Glendive now trailing by 3, 34-31. Now the shot from the outside won't go. Rebound underneath, put it up and in. Score the basket by Frank. So Frank was 6 in the ball game. Things moving a little quicker than they were in the first half, that's for sure, starting off this third quarter anyway. This is Aldinger to Lowry. Lowry fakes it to Clausen, keeps it now, goes over to Clausen. Clausen picked up on the defensive side by Gabbert, back over to Lowry. Lowry over to Aldinger. In deep, takes the shot, push, good. Aldinger, nice drive, and a nice shot off the drive. So Aldinger now with 12 of the ball game, 36-33. Glendive hanging tough, down to 4 minutes. 4 minutes and 1 second remaining in the third. Bounce pass into the big man. Put it up and in. Boy, Blake is hard to handle underneath there. 6'7", and he moves nicely for a big man. Into Parker. Turnaround jump on the way. No good. Rebound. That'll be a foul on Aldinger. Aldinger knew it. Shot his hand up into the air saying, yep, I did it. He's going aggressively for the rebound. He just got the body. A little too much on the offensive player. 38-33 the score. Dickinson with the lead. Ball be taken out of bounds by Dickinson. And now we're ready to go. This is Gabbert, 6'3" junior. Gabbert, right-hand dribble, brings the ball down. Over to Coppinger. Now the shot from the outside. In and out. No good. Rebound Karn. He puts it up. Count if it goes. It goes. Score the basket. Karn. His first 2 points of the second half. He's got a total of 5 now, and he'll go to the free throw line. See who picked up the foul for Glendive. 2 players there that could have picked up the foul. Karn at the free throw line. 3:33 left to play. Free throw is on the way. No good. A rebound underneath. Goes to Blake. Or checked it, I should say, Brad Parker. Parker clears the boards, brings it over to Clausen. Now they'll give it to Kevin Clausen. That's the one who picks up the foul. Clausen. Lowry in deep to Aldinger. Put it up and in. Aldinger got in front of the defense. Nice play by Aldinger without the basketball. Getting in good position. The defense got lost that time. 40-35. Dickinson with the lead. Bounce pass outside, right base to Wolf, into Karn. Now they bounce pass into Coppinger, takes it, no good. Rebound Clausen. Clausen clears the board, brings it over to Lowry. Glendive could pull to within 3 here with a 2-pointer. Lowry throws it over to Kevin Clausen. Clausen, nice move, gets away from the defense, but nice play by the defense as they got back. Now the shot by Lowry is no good, missed a little 10-footer. Rebound Dickinson. Pulling the ball down is Gabbert. Gabbert brings it down the right side. Over to Karn. Karn Puts his shoulder down, no harm, no foul. In deep, off the glass, no good. Actually hit the heel, rebound. Big tussle for the ball. Karn gets it, lays it off to Frank. Frank takes a shot, no. Rebound, Karn puts it up, in and out, no good. Rebound, Parker. Wow. Dickinson couldn't buy a basket that time after 3, maybe 4 rebounds. 2 minutes left to play in the third. 40-35. Dickinson with the lead. This is Parker over to Aldinger. Aldinger in deep from the paint. Shot. Bang. So Eric Aldinger was 6 in the third for a total of 16. 40-37. Dickinson with the lead. With the basketball is Gabbert, 6'3" junior. Now they get the ball inside. Coppinger, turnaround jump, no good. Rebound Aldinger. Aldinger quickly to Lowry. Lowry to the front court. $1:35 remaining on the clock. Third, Clausen, nice move around Karn in deep. Ball's rejected by Karn. Saved by Dickinson, but off the foot of a teammate. Saving the ball was Gabbert, and he whipped the ball into Frank right off his ankle and out of bounds. Parker, Shriver, and Aldinger check out. Erickson, Schreibeis, and Burby check in. 40-37 is your score. Glendive trailing, but they've got the ball. Over to Burby. Burby to Lowry. 4-3 on the way. No good. Not hard enough. Rebound Dickinson. That time flat-footed. Jaden Blake picks up the rebound. He'll swing the ball over to Dinius. Dinius from the free throw line. Can't do anything with it. Bounce pass. Oh, dangerous pass, and almost a slam dunk by Blake, who lays it in. Blake with a deuce. Wow, nice pass. 42-37. Dickinson. This is Clausen to Lowry. Bring it over to Erickson. Erickson almost to Clausen. Now goes to Lowry instead. Lowry to Burby. Down to 35 seconds remaining on the clock. This is Erickson. Dribble drive. In deep. Passes off to Schreibeis. Put it up and in. Erickson to Schreibeis. And a 2. Erickson did a good job bringing the defense to him. Then passed it off at the last minute to a wide open Schreibeis, who just had a little 4-footer. 42-39 is your score. Dickinson with the lead. Dribble drive. Left hand. Put it up and in. Beautiful drive by Dinius. That was pretty. He's got 4. 44-39. 5-point differential here. Down to about 23 seconds remaining in the third. Clausen, Lowry, Burby, Schreibeis. Schreibeis has the ball knocked away. Goes and gets it. Has it knocked away again. Ball knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Dickinson and Derek Frank. On the clock, 14 seconds. 44-39. Dickinson with the lead. Clausen, inbound pass to Burby. Back over to Lowry. Lowry to Erickson. Erickson wanted to go to Schreibeis. Nothing there. Lowry now. Clausen on the way. In and out, no good. Erickson tried to get the rebound, but Burby in the right place at the right time. Put it up and in. Oh, my. Burby just in the right place at the right time. Was coming from out of bounds. Stepped inbounds. Ball came to him. Flipped it up. Went in. 44-41. Dickinson with Glendive basketball. 21 points in the third quarter for Dickinson. 17 for Glendive. Glendive did outscore him in the second, 15-13. Erickson with the ball after the inbound pass. This is Clausen. Lowry for 3 on the way. No good, not hard enough. Rebound. Big tussle for the ball. Ball's ripped out of there by Gabbert. Dickinson Midgets back with the basketball. They lead 44-41. 7:30 left to play in the ball game. With the basketball top of the key is Dinius. Dinius trying to get the basketball into Blake. Nothing there, so back outside. The ball goes to Gabbert. Gabbert loops the ball inside. Ball knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Dickinson. They're going to say the ball was last touch by Coppinger. They tried to get the ball into him. Ball was poked out of there. He went for it. Before it went out of bounds, he got his hand on it. 44-41. Dickinson with a lead. Glendive could pull within 1 here on a 2-pointer. This is Burby. Burby over to Shriver. Over to Clausen, who thought about the 3-pointer. Didn't want it. Back over to Shriver. Shriver to Erickson. Erickson, good ball handler. Brings the ball over to Burby. Burby to Clausen, left baseline. Back over to Burby. Fakes the ball into Aldinger. Aldinger plays tall at 6'3". Now the shot for the outside by Clausen. He's cold. Erickson keeps the ball alive, but the ball is going to trickle over to Blake. Blake will hand the basketball off to teammate Gabbert for Dickinson, and he'll bring the ball down. 44-41. we're down to 6 minutes and 49 seconds remaining in the ball game. 44-41, Midgets with the lead. This is Karn. Karn will swing the ball over to Coppinger. Will take the shot, not close. Rebound off of Erickson's hands, but it will go to a Glendive Red Devil. The ball belongs right now to Burby. Burby brings the ball down over to Shriver, back over to Burby. Burby to Erickson. Down to 6:20 left to play in the ball game. This is Burby. Burby to Aldinger. Triple team. Turnaround jump off the base. No good. Rebound. Underneath will go to Dickinson. Pulling the basketball down is Gabbert. Gabbert will bring the ball down. 44-41. Midgets with the lead. Swing the basketball over to Dinius. Dinius, dribble drive, stop, might have traveled, they didn't call it. Leaping Lena, force, no good. Rebound, ball is still open. Ball poked out of there from way inside. The ball will go long out to Gabbert, who'll bring it back in. Nice job of somebody keeping the ball alive underneath there for Dickinson, who noticed there was a lot of red shirts around him. So he poked it out there where there was a lot of black shirts. 44-41. Midgets with the lead. Ball's going to be knocked out of there. No harm, no foul on Shriver, who blocked the ball. Loose ball will go to Aldinger. Aldinger will go over and take a look at Coach Doug Selvig, who calls out the play. And Aldinger says, yeah, let's run that one. Over to Shriver, who'll take the shot for three. In and out. Heartbreak. Rebound. Erickson, who saves the ball. Ball knocked off of a Dickinson player. Oh, my. That ball went deep into the hole by Shriver and popped out of there. Heartbreak. 44-41. Dickinson with the lead. Ball belongs to Aldinger and the Red Devils as he will bring it in. He'll swing the ball over to Shriver. Shriver to Burby. Burby's been rather quiet in this ball game. Aldinger 4-3. Didn't draw iron. No good. Rebound Karn. Yeah, Burby has really not been heard of in the ball game. He's only got 3 points. Boy, he's been averaging about 16 the last couple 3 weeks. Turnaround jump on the way, put it up and in. Boy, that was pretty by Blake. He's got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. He's got 12 in the ball game. 46-41. Glendive in need of a bucket here as Dickinson is leading. Dickinson on the defensive side in a 2-3 zone. Now the shot by Clausen up and good. 3 points. Kevin Clausen. He's been close all night. He's been just missing with his shot all night. 46-44, down to 4 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in the ball game. Dickinson with the lead and the ball. This is Blake. Blake swings the ball over to Dinius. Dinius to Blake. Coppinger now inside to Blake. Over to Coppinger. Put it up and in. That's pretty. Blake to Coppinger. Boy, there's a lot of height there, that's for sure. Coppinger has 8 now. 48-44. Good ball game here at the gym. Aldinger swings it over to Clausen. Clausen to Aldinger, top of the key to Shriver. Shriver has the ball knocked out of their loose ball, and that will be a turnover. And now the ball's going to be stolen away by Burby. Oh, out of bounds. Oh, my. Burby snuck up behind the offensive ball player, Gabbert. Took him by surprise, didn't even see him coming. Knocked the ball out of there, and I thought he was going to get it, but the ball trickled out of bounds before he could get control. Burby shaking his head. He wanted that one. 48-44. Glendive with a lead. Clausen checks out of the ball game. 4:05 remaining. Parker's in there. So Dickinson with the lead and the ball. Oh, traveling with the ball is Jaden Blake. So Glendive back in possession of the basketball. Ball be taken out of bounds by Shriver as soon as they hand him the ball. And now they do, and they start the 5 count. Shriver will bring it into Aldinger. Aldinger with that heavy right brace on the knee. Doesn't seem to hamper him at all, though. Back over to Aldinger. Now to Lowry. Aldinger to Lowry. Back to Aldinger. Oh, nice pass into Shriver. Put it up and in. Oh, my. Beautiful pass to Shriver. And Shriver doing a good job to finish it off. And Dickinson was caught in a very lax defense. Now the shot by Blake on the way. No good. Check that. Last shot taken by Frank. No good. Rebound Glendive. 48-46. Glendive could tie it here with a field goal. With the basketball is Blake. Now they get the basketball outside. Shriver takes a shot. No good. Off the heel and a foul. This might be on Karn. Let's see. If this is a foul on Karn, this would be, I've got him with just one. Checking into the ball game is Dinius. And it is on Karn. Down to 3 minutes and 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Ball will be taken out of bounds by Aldinger to Burby. Back over to Aldinger, back to Burby. Burby in deep, turn around, put it up, finger roll up and good. Beautiful dribble drive by Scott Burby, and he put it up with a finger roll. 48-48. Dickinson with a basketball. Ball's going to be loose. Loose ball picked up by Red Devils. Red Devils picked it up. That is Shriver. Shriver brings it over to Aldinger. Aldinger picks it up. Defense by Karn. Shriver back over to Parker, who's all alone from three-point country. Didn't want the shot. Parker still with it. Glendive really playing pretty good basketball the last couple 3 weeks. Just in time for the divisional tournament coming up. Colstrip next week. Aldinger off the dribble. Pump. No good. Rebound. Ball knocked out of bounds. They're going to say last touch by Dickinson. Last touched by Brent Wolf. 48-48. 2 minutes and 25 seconds remaining in the ball game. Glendive will take the ball out. This is Lowry. Lowry still with it, dribbling around. Over to Shriver. Shriver to Brad Parker. Parker to Lowry. To Burby, directing traffic. Left baseline, Aldinger all alone. Bang! 3 points. Eric Aldinger with a tray. His first points in the fourth quarter. 51-48. Glendive with a lead. And losing the ball, traveling with the basketball. Traveling, Brent Wolf. Boy, you could read that one with Braille as he definitely traveled. Timeout, Dickinson. 51-48, Glendive. We've got 1:55 left to play. School gymnasium where Glendive has the lead, first time in a long time, 51-48. Inbound pass will be to the Glendive Red Devils and Eric Aldinger. Aldinger will bring the basketball down. Defense by Karn. Aldinger still with it. Left-handed dribble. Gives up the dribble. Bounce pass over to John Lowry. Back out to Parker. Looks like Glendive in no real hurry to throw the ball up. Over to Lowry. Lowry over to Aldinger. Aldinger right base. Now they swing it over top of the key to Burby. Burby brings it back over to Lowry. Over to Aldinger. Aldinger to Shriver. Shriver with it. 1:21 left to play in the ball game. 51-48. Glendive with a lead. This is Lowry. Dribble drive around the defense. Stops. 10 feet out. Backs out there. Didn't want the shot. Back over to Burby. Burby with it. Over to Aldinger. Left baseline. Likes that shot. Didn't take it that time. In no hurry to take the shot, it appears. Over to Lowry. Back over to Burby. Burby has the ball knocked away from him, but he goes and gets it. Now the pass over to Aldinger. Aldinger can't do anything with it from 10 feet out. Left baseline. Back over to Parker. Now we're down to 1 minute left to play in the ball game. 51-48 is the score. And now Glendive is fouled, and they foul Aldinger. And Aldinger comes up, wincing a little bit as Karn kind of fell on him a little bit as they fouled him. And now he's grabbing that right knee. Comes back. Will be taken out of bounds by Glendive. Karn with 2 fouls now. Under a minute to play with 55 seconds. 3-point lead. Ball's going to be intercepted. It will be intercepted on the inbound pass. Gabbard. And now traveling with the basketball, Dickinson. Oh my, Gabbard travels with a basketball when nobody was back there. Not sure exactly what he was thinking. He looked up court and actually was called with a double dribbles. So obviously just a mistake. Burby looking to inbound. It does to Parker. Sets and fires on the way. No good. Rebound. Parker dives for the rebound. Can't get it. Ball belongs to Blake. Blake throws the basketball up to Gabbard. Gabbard with the shot. No good. Rebound and a foul. This will be on Glendive. They did not want Parker to take that shot. Parker had a wide open shot, but that is not what Glendive wanted to happen. 51-48. Glendive with a lead. The foul will be foul number 3 on Shriver. Inbound by Dickinson. They'll go long up to Gabbard. Gabbard with it, gets in the paint, triple team, bounces the ball out of there to Dinius. Dinius takes the shot, no good, and rebound Lowry, and they foul him in the backcourt. 51-48 Glendive, 31 seconds remaining. Ball will be taken out of bounds by Glendive. That'll be foul number 2, by the way, on Gabbard. Inbounder will be Burby. Burby goes long to Clausen, who's all alone, and he loses the handle for a moment, has to stop, backs out of there, and wisely so, as he was being chased down by 6'7" Jaden Blake, and now the foul on Dickinson. The pass by Burby wasn't perfect, as Clausen had to wait for it. By the time he got it, he fumbled around with it a little bit, and Blake at 6'7" was following him, probably would have blocked the ball. So he did a good job. And now what do we have? On the inbound, was that over and back? Timeout. Dickinson. The ball's going to belong to Dickinson. The ball belongs to Dickinson. Looks like a backcourt violation by Glendive. Clausen and Burby directly. And we're ready to go. Dickinson will take the basketball out. Bounce pass over to Gabbert. Gabbert with the ball cross court over to Dinius. Now they're going to swing it over to Wolf. Will take the three on the way. No good. Rebound Aldinger. Aldinger to Shriver. Shriver to Clausen. There's an open man over here. Burby. They don't see him. Back court still. Over to Aldinger. Glendive doing a good job. Now they bring the ball over to Clausen. Clausen over to Burby. In deep. Put it up. Count if it goes. No basket. No basket. Foul before the shot. No basket. Wow. Glendive did a great job keeping the ball away from Dickinson. 6 seconds remaining, and Dickinson was just diving at people trying to foul him. But Glendive, as soon as they got the ball, would pass the ball off, and they couldn't foul the man with the ball. Timeout. Glendive. Looks like a full timeout. 51-48. Stay with us. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Could not foul him because as soon as they would get the ball, Glendive, they pass it off. Burby will get the inbound honors. Looking, still looking. Now they finally do bring it into Shriver. Shriver brings the ball over to Clausen, but Shriver is knocked to the floor. 5 seconds remaining now. Ball will be taken out of bounds. So they still had a foul to give. Burby takes the ball out once again. And timeout. Glendive, as they got down to 4, and he calls timeout as he didn't think he could get it in. 51-48. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Here's the pictures in your life.
Okay, Glendive with the lead, 51-48. 5 seconds remaining. Burby will take the ball out. Looking, still looking. He goes long, way long, over to Aldinger, who loses the ball. Karn picks it up, takes the three. Good! He hit it with 1 second remaining. 1 second remaining. Now they're going to let the clock die, and it will go all the way down to zeros, and that's a tie score in overtime. Oh, my. They went long to Aldinger. Aldinger got a hand on it. Ball got away from him. The ball went to Karn, and Karn hit which was probably 10, 20, a 35-footer, and it rolled around the rim and popped in there. Overtime at the Dawson County High School Gymnasium on a lap fluttered in there. Boy, I'll tell you what, that was exciting. Parker will jump along with Jaden, and the ball will go over to Dickinson. So Jaden Blake gets the tap. 4 minutes in overtime. Dickinson will start with the basketball, all knotted up at 51. Top of the key with the basketball is Coppinger. And a foul. This will be on Burby for Glendive. So Scott Burby picks up his 4th. That's what I got him with anyway. Yeah, 4th. That is team foul number 5 for Glendive. 6 for Dickinson. Ball will be taken out. Dickinson with the ball. Into Blake. Put it up and in. Nice dribble drive. And Jaden Blake doing a good job. He got in deep, and boy, he's tough to handle underneath there. 53-51, Dickinson. This is Burby. Aldinger, way outside, three-point country. Aldinger, good dribbler, brings the ball over to Burby, left baseline. He's picked up on the defensive end by Coppinger. Burby, dribble drive, right around corner. Count if it goes, does not go. Dribbles off the lip of the rim. But he'll go to the free throw line. Boy, I'll tell you, he surprises so many people with that first step. He can really dribble good for a big man. That first step gets around a lot of defenders. Okay, let's see who they're going to get the foul. Should be on Karn. That'll be his 3rd. Going to the free throw line will be Scott Burby, he's only got 5 points in the ball game. That's a little surprising. He's been scoring at a 15, 16, and 17-point clip last couple weeks. Free throw is on the way, up and good. At home, anyway, I should say. Hasn't been scoring that well away. 53-52. This could tie it. Free throw by Scott is on the way, up and good. Both of those perfect. Midget basketball, all knotted up at 53 with 3 minutes left to play in the ball game. Bringing the basketball down is Dinius. And the ball's going to be knocked away. Loose ball's going to be picked up by Burby. Burby picks up the garbage. Somebody poked it out of there, probably Burby. Swing the ball over to Lowry. Lowry to Shriver. To Parker. To Burby. 2:44 left. Into Parker. Back outside, the ball goes to Shriver. And the ball's going to be rejected away from him. And boy, from here it looked like he got all ball. But he's not arguing. It'll be a foul on Dickinson. This will be on Sean Gabbert. Sean Gabbert, number 24, has 3 fouls unofficially here. 53-53. It'll be free throw time once again for the Red Devils. Official scoring bench has him with 4, so we'll go with that. 2 minutes and 38 seconds remaining in overtime. Shriver at the free throw line. First one is up and no good. He'll get another chance. 2:38 in overtime. Free throw. This one flutters in. 54-53. Glendive with a slim 1-point lead. They get the ball into Karn, put it up and in. Check that. That was Blake. Brought it into Blake. He's got 4 in overtime. And you know that's their bread and butter. They will go to the big man in overtime. I'm surprised they didn't do it in the fourth quarter. This is Lowry. Schreibeis into the ball game. Burby, left baseline, now dribbles right arc, 3-point country. Dribbling. There he goes with that step again. Put it up and in. He surprises so many people with that first step. Excellent first step for a big man. I've seen him go around some of the best defenders in the league. 56-55. Glendive with the lead. With the basketball is Dinius. And a good pass, and they're going to give it up to Karn, and he'll put it up and in. So Karn has 2 points in overtime now to go along with 4 for Blake, 4 points for Burby, and 1 for Shriver in overtime. Aldinger takes the shot on the way, no good. Rebound underneath Jaden Blake. Blake pulls it down. Doug Selvig off the bench yelling out instructions. 57-56. Dickinson with the lead. We're down to 122 now. 122 left to play in overtime. Cross-court pass. Basketball to Dinius. He loses the handle. Loose ball. Aldinger had a chance for it. Couldn't get it. Now a bad pass by Dinius after he did get the loose ball. But filling the passing lanes that time was Scott Burby. Burby brings it over to Aldinger. Aldinger holds the ball down to 1 minute. 1 minute of overtime. Now down to 59 seconds. Shriver. Aldinger way outside. Oh, he might have traveled. He did. He went to go take the shot, and out of the corner of the eye, he saw Karn come running in there, and he knew the ball was going to be rejected, so he tried to bring the basketball down, but his feet had left the pine. 57-56. Dickinson back in 30 seconds. 57-56. Dinius is out there, as well as Gabbert, Frank, and Blake. And Karn. Karn with the ball. They'll swing it over left side to Dinius. Blake inside. Turnaround jump. No good. Ball poked out of the last touch by Dickinson. Glendive basketball. 39 seconds remaining in overtime. John Lowry will bring the ball down. This will be a big mental boost if Glendive can get this victory going into the divisional tournament coming up next week. Schreibeis. Burby, who's all alone. Boy, usually pop that shot. They'll bring it into Aldinger. Aldinger, bad pass to Schreibeis. Schreibeis still fighting to get the ball. Cannot. Loose ball picked up by Dinius. That was a bad pass. Dinius with the ball over to Karn. Karn quickly brings the basketball over to Frank. Cross court over to Blake. And a foul. Ooh, and a fight breaks out momentarily. Looked like Gabbert was having a hard time. Was Schreibeis maybe. I think Lowry was over there as well. Things getting emotional down there on the court as the referee will make his way over to the bench and explain things. It'll be free throw time for somebody. 57-56, Dickinson with the lead. Now the two referees want to confer. We are down to 10 seconds remaining, and we're going to have a timeout on the court. 20-second timeout. 57-56, Dickinson back in Schreibeis. So the ball will be taken out of bounds by Dickinson. 10 seconds remaining. They've got the lead by 1. Karn will take it out. Still trying to get it out, and finally does. Swings it over to Blake, and the foul. This will be on Shriver. Josh has just picked up his 4th foul of the contest. And now a timeout. Glendive. Three-pointer to tie it by Karn. Going to the free throw line will be Jaden Blake. He's got 4, the team's 6 in overtime. And that's to be expected. 6'7", meat and potato ball player. Free throw by the big right-hander is on the way up and good. So that makes it a 2-point ball game now. And this would make it a very important 3-point ball game. 9 seconds remaining. Free throw is on the way. This one is perfect. So with 9 seconds remaining, timeout. Dickinson. Dickinson wants to talk about it now. 59-56. Glendive will be shooting for 3 when all handlers out there and your shooters for sure. Okay, so we're ready to go. On the defense, on the inbound pass will be Frank. They bring the ball into Lowry, now down to 8, now down to 7. Lowry with it, and might lost the ball. He did. Lost the ball. Dickinson with the steal. Denius can't make it go, and that's going to do it. Lowry loses the handle. Was thinking about the shot. Loses the handle. Ball gets away from him. Out of bounds, or check that right before it went out of bounds. Denius grabbed it. He went all the way in. He had an easy...
At 78.